This is our new Rock and Road chassis. So if you're looking to upgrade an old trail rig into a buggy, or you're looking to get into some sort of racing, or just want something strong and reliable, this is a good option for you. This is our builder chassis, so it's pretty open, or it can be finished out in any way. Or we have a lot of options available to finish out in very specific ways. So this is going to be a production chassis, our first production chassis that we're going to be building here. We kind of designed it around a 4800 class of Ultra 4, but this one is kind of our stage one, like builder chassis. So we left a lot of it pretty open. Like the drivetrain area is very open, so almost any power plant, big block or smaller, will easily fit inside of here. I left the link mounts, everything off, so you can finish it out however you want it to be finished, depending on what you're trying to do with it. Because we did build one for Travis, was kind of our prototype one that he's been beating on for a while. It was designed as a race car. We do have add-on features, so if you want our link brackets, we can put our link brackets on there or sell them. We have all the panels all drawn up that we can have laser cut, and you can get those easy. We did not have the tire carrier on the back, so we have different options depending on what size tire you want to run, or if you don't want to run a spare and want just extra room, or maybe you just want storage for tools or cooler or something else back here. We also have extra gussets if this is going to be turned into a race vehicle. And then we have a gusset kit that you would need in order to meet all the specs for the rules. We tried making this thing as small as possible without boxing you into something where you can only run an Atlas, or you can only run certain parts. This is still open enough where you can run almost anything without too much trouble. It's all pretty light. The safety cell is 2-inch 120 wall, so we definitely don't want to sacrifice strength depending on whatever you want to do with this thing. A lot of the support tubes are 1 3/4 outside of the safety cell. It steps down to 1 3/4 for everything, and then support tubes that we've added in here are all 1.5 to try and keep the weight down. This doesn't have a bumper. Once you put an axle in here, the bumper for the front of the car will be behind the tires. For racing, obviously we'd add a bumper. We have optional sliders. We do have a couple seat tubes that we can sell that'll go in there, or you could do whatever other seat mount you're looking for, depending on what drivetrain you're running. This does have a center console to take any forces from the front to distribute that out to the back. This works really well in Travis's car because sitting in there, it's a really nice armrest. Your shifter can go right between these tubes, so it's right there where your hand is. You're not bouncing around or anything. We do have available tubes to go from this node here down to the belly to help give everything a little bit more strength. But depending on what driver side or passenger side drop you're end up running, one of them is bent to clear a 2-piece drive line. So those are also options that we can make for this thing. But yeah, this will be the first kind of builder style one where it can be turned into whatever. There's a lot of options. You're not boxed in anything. We will eventually be doing rollers and then potentially turnkey ones. But there's a lot of options. We're excited to see what these things will turn into. And yeah.